Hey guys, it's Burgas here, and today I'm going to talk about the two new heroes, which is an exclusive hero. And I'm talking about Yi Sun-sin. I don't know if I pronounce this name correctly, I really hope I do. And the other one is Queen Seondeok of Silla. Now these two new heroes is obviously going to be from this Arcane antimatter. These things honestly is collected very hard, and oh boy, the summonings here is a little expensive for me personally, so you know, as a free-to-play player, I'm counting more of getting these heroes by these summons that is provided from the game, where you know, you do some missions and you get this Arcane antimatter to go for this hero. Now I'm going to start first with Yi Sun-sin, which is 10 times chance up. Now here is the thing about the 10 times chance up. I don't know if I mentioned that in my previous videos, but 10 times chance up is a very good deal. So far I go for Achilles and I get him in the 10 times chance up, for Medusa and I get her with the 10 times chance up. And the thing here is, if you check the probability, it's like 1.2%, but we don't care that much about this. Something that really bothered me that may happen in the future, somewhere in the future, is, you know, here is we're going to have just a decent amount of heroes, maybe like 50 heroes or something like this. So you're going to see that it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 17 heroes are presented. So with 10 times chance up, your chance to get this hero actually increased by a lot. And I really like that the game actually give us some pity. It's like every, you know, 100 summons you're going to actually have a chance to get this hero, and it's a pretty decent chance to get him with the 10 times chance up. But anyway, this is a topic for other video. Let's check it out. Yi Sun-sin. Now obviously we're going to check it out the spell, or maybe I can actually directly, since here is little more complicated to actually see everything that you want to know for this hero. So I'm going to just jump and directly find him somewhere here. Okay, there is the bad boy. Like this, I can actually see the starting position for his attack, HP and defense. Also I can see the ability, how fast is charged, also the awakening, and like this we can actually go little more in deep for this specific hero. So first thing, from point of attack, defense and HP, he's a siege, but is having like pretty decent stats. I mean, if I compare him with the Braveheart is having, you know, there is a different stats. It's like switching the defense and the attack, but Braveheart is this type of hero. So I can say it's a good one. This is a single striker. We have to also mention that. On the other side, this one is defender and is having like, you know, more AoE stuffs. So I'm not going to go in the Braveheart that much. We're going to focus over the new hero that is presented here. Yi Sun-sin summons his legendary fleet, launching a barrage of 3 powerful cannonballs at the enemy hero with the lowest HP. So from here I can actually say, if none of the heroes actually get attacked and don't have any drop in the HP, most likely is going to attack the heroes from behind. Because if you compare this hero with some hero that is, for example, Maria Curie, if we check her, you're going to see the HP is 3490. Here is 3680. So you're going to see, if none of the heroes get touched, most likely is going to fire up over the back lines. But this is very hard, just because the front lines is going to engage very fast. That means the melee heroes that is in front lines is just going to start losing HP more faster, and the back line is going to be the heroes that is not going to get touched. So in this situation like this, where you're going to fire up over the hero with the lowest HP, most likely is going to be the melee heroes that is in the front lines. Barrage the cannonball, hero with the lowest HP. The first 2 cannonballs do 525, which of course the percentage you get increased. How you can actually see one spell, how it progress, you can click here and you're going to see at level 15 is going to be 616, after this 618, 777. So you see how you can, see how the this damage can progress. And this is like 1000 because it's actually hitting 2 times. It's like 1000 damage. The final cannonball do 850. So there is a pretty decent chance if this hero trigger his spell, the enemy hero just to die. Just to die. If it's with the lowest HP and this hero is doing like 2000 damage, close to 2000 damage, it's just going to be extremely hard for this hero to actually survive. And the final cannonball damage and also deals heroes for additional 10% of their missing HP. So here you're going to see some extra addition damage that he's going to do on top of this close to 2000 just at level 1. At level 2 this thing is, I'm like 99% sure this one is going to one-shot things, because at level 15 this is going to be 1200% and this is going to be like 1000. So you see how it escalate at level 15 with extra 300-400% more damage, which just going to basically destroy the hero that he's going to actually hit. Now I'm a little jealous because he's going to outperform my Robin Hood. If I go and show you my Robin Hood, even though his spell is level 19, so it's already boosted, it's like 760 damage, and after this is like 2200, which is close, to the damage that this hero is going to do. But in the same time, I have to wait 8 seconds to actually get the full damage. And for 8 seconds, the enemy hero can actually cast his spell. He can cast his spell and do some extra damage. So this hero is, in my opinion, one idea better from Robin Hood. But in the same time, this hero is not actually, I'm not quite sure this is actually a range hero to begin with. It's a siege one. So, but by looking that he's having a sword, since I don't have the opportunity to actually test him, is he pure melee? But in my opinion, he's basically a pure melee with this sword. So this gives little advantage of the Robin Hood. I can say they're similar, but yeah. Here, something important that we have to also keep in mind, and this is the regular charge. Maybe this is the most important stats that the people should actually look at when they're getting a new hero, or if they want to get a new hero, because this charge is very, very nice. It's like 12 seconds. If I compare him again with the Robin Hood I think was 12 seconds. So they're going to fire up in the same time, but there is a heroes that the recharge time is way bigger. Like for example, Medusa is like 16.7 seconds the recharge time. And again, this damage that this bad boy is doing is absolutely crazy. I really like this thing. It reminds me of Napoleon, which, and Napoleon is hitting multiple targets, but it's still something like, he is triggering the cannonballs also. But yeah, so far I think this hero is a very, very good one. I think it's going to serve you very well, especially when there is heroes and you want to target heroes. Now, if it's for AoE damage, we have in the campaign some stages where you have to just go with AoE damage. Maybe he's not going to be the best fit for there, but for single target, I think you're not going to go wrong. Also, he's like I like to say, water element, which we also have a hero that is water element doing pretty decent damage, and I think the majority of the people already have him leveled up and awaken it couple times, and I'm talking about the William Tell. William Tell is doing like 1500% damage, but here is the thing between the epic heroes and legendary heroes. The epic heroes just have WoW based stats, so it's different 1000% from 1000 damage, and it's different 1000% from 700 or 600 or 800. So it's way better from William Tell, but it's basically close to the same regular charge, even though William Tell is going to fire up before this hero, because here we have 12.1 seconds. Yo, in the arena, everything is about the seconds. No joke. Everything is about the seconds. So, if you want to win in the arena, you have to strike first. And the moment you strike first, it's not going to matter that much, especially if you have some decent debuffs, if you have something that prioritize heroes and firing up extremely fast and you kill the enemy hero. Obviously this hero is not going to even use his rage skill. So yeah, I really like this hero. The regular charge I think is a pretty nice one, the damage is pretty nice one. Now let's check it out. The awakening, most likely here the things is going to be focused over the attack, maybe some focus. So far in the first awakening, 7.5, 25% HP, pretty decent HP, attack speed 15%, critical chance 30%. Now imagine if you get hit and one of these balls, if this is like 30%, there is a decent chance one of these 3 shots to actually crit, which is making this hero absolutely crazy. And this is where having some focus regeneration. So from point of ability, I think this hero is absolutely game changer, very good one. And something that I noticed in this type of summoning, the Arcane time portal is actually presenting pretty decent hero. Now let's check her out over Queen Seondeok of Silla. Now this hero here is having royalty rally. We're going to directly jump over her and get her more in deep from the heroes. She's a 4-star, we have to mention that. There is not many 4-stars that I don't have, but this is Queen Seondeok of Silla. Now obviously attack, defense and HP is not going to be like the legendary heroes, but let's check out her ability. And Queen Seondeok unleash her royal command, bestowing the gorgeous cluster of allies with the crowd control immunity for 4 seconds. Her inspiring aura enhance their attack speed by 60% and movement speed by 150% across about a radius of 3. Now the radius of 3 is a pretty decent one, for sure is going to catch all of the melee units. If you have infantry, if you have heavy infantry, if you have cavalry, all these 3 type of troops is actually a melee troops. Now if you have like 2, you know, front lines is like 2 heavy infantry or 1 heavy infantry and 1 other infantry hero, she is going to boost this thing with pretty decent attack speed. And boy oh boy, I actually watched one of my heroes do attack speed, and this is the Hercules, Achilles, sorry. Achilles, when he triggers his spell, he's going to get attack speed by 157 for 8 seconds. I watched this guy, I test him many times, I have even video on my channel, and yo, boy oh boy, from first look, this hitting, non-stop hitting is just making this hero absolutely crazy. So I really like the buff, especially from the 4-star hero. I really like the buff that she's going to give that attack speed. It's not like, you know, obviously a heals, but still movement speed 150% across the range. Here is the thing with the movement speed, I'm not quite sure this is something game changing, you know. Just the movement speed, it is not giving defense, no attack, no HP, nothing. So I have mixed feelings about this attack speed, but still she's also giving this crowd control immunity. Now I'm not quite sure this can actually, you know, go for my Medusa, applying poison to the enemy and leave affected unit stunned for 2.5 seconds. Now the stun and crowd control is way more different. Maybe I can actually compare Queen Seondeok with Cleopatra, which is actually applying this control enemy. Enemy units under Cleopatra control get some attack, but still making them attack their allies for 5 seconds. I'm going to make a separate video between the Cleopatra and Queen Seondeok and go a little more in deep there. But so far I think it's a pretty nice 4-star. The regular charge is like 16 seconds, so most likely I'm not going to use her if I get her. There's going to be specific places where you want to use her, especially for this crowd control immunity for 4 seconds. But I don't think in something like in the arena, I don't think this hero is for the arena, just because it's very slow from point to firing up the spell, and the spell is not something game changer. Now I have Louis 14. This is one of the first heroes that I actually get in this game, and if I go and check him out, you're going to see, of course, it's level 16, so I get one level above. We're also going to check it out Queen Seondeok next levels. But you know, this is pretty decent defense that he's giving. Also, he's giving shield way better from Queen Seondeok. I mean, at least this is my personal opinion over this hero, and the charge is not something crazy there. Now if you go further, you're going to see you're going to have at level 25 the speed is going to be 81%, so we have like 21% increasing of the speed of this hero. And also the movement speed is basically sitting the same. It's like 150, still 150, so it's not something game changer. Maybe this hero is going to be very valid for places where you basically need some crowd immunity for 4 seconds, but still this regular charge is pretty big. So if I have to rank the two heroes, I'm most likely, I really like Yu Sun Sin, I really do, but Queen Seondeok of Silla is not actually giving me these vibes like a hero I want to have in my roster. I prefer to actually have Hatshepsut over this hero. That I know Hatshepsut is a healer, okay, but this one is not giving that crazy stuffs in my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you guys think over these two new heroes, where most likely you want to use them, and basically everything you want to share for our small community in Heroes of History Epic Empire in the comments below. I wish you a great day. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to this channel if you're new here, and you can become a member if you want to support my personal work, which I'm going to appreciate a lot. So yeah, wish you a great day and see you in the next video.